Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're going to discuss Sim Update 5.1, which is getting close to releasing over the weekend. If you didn't watch the stream that we did, the Flight Sim team was talking about how if everything's going well with the last build here, the .33 one, in the next week or so, this should be going out to the public, which is exciting news. So today, we're also going to be checking out a new aircraft that released. And I want to say a very big thank you to Flysimware for letting me check it out for free on the channel. I flew it a little bit over the weekend, and I've been having a really fantastic time with it. So we're going to be doing this stream on the PC today. And have some fun with it. But hopefully everybody's having a fantastic start to their week. But we are checking out the Lancair Legacy by Flysimware. So, you know, it looks like we're going to dive into it. It looks like another, general aviation plane, which I'm all for. By the way, I don't know how I ended up getting the city update. Let me do that. Really glad everybody enjoyed that video again. I mean, I love making those, so it's always cool to see everybody having a blast watching the before and afters of city and world updates, and all that good stuff. Glad some folks enjoyed Bus Simulator 27 as well yesterday. I know, just kind of out of the blue, but, we do that every so often, just kind of diving into some other things. But hello, Monorific, and Kyle, and Yaza, and Whiskey, and Almost Aaron. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a fantastic Monday. And let's get into the plane here. So, yeah, this thing is... this thing's awesome. So it comes with a few different instrument variations. You do have the GTN 750XI, you have the 750, and... later this month, there's going to be a free update to bring in analog versions of the cockpit. But yeah, we're gonna just dive into this right now. So if you're on PC or Xbox, you can of course join on US East servers, and you know what? Let's go to the spaceport. That way we can spawn in the hangar here. Take a nice little look at the new aircraft. And Silent, glad you're loving the Piper. Oh shoot, guess what would help if I plugged anything in here. There we go. Nice. Don't mind this camera angle. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was worried my controller was broke. But this is one of those planes that are going to be highly, detailed. I like that you can even rotate the propeller if you want to. Another nice touch that I wish more developers would do as well is making it to where you can put stuff back on the plane after you finish up a flight. I don't know, just, little things like that I do very much enjoy. But yeah, I like the custom remove before flight on here. Shall we check the oil? Oh. Wait, how do I... Okay, hang on. I don't know how to do that with the controller. Am I... Wait. What is the button for this? I did it when I... Is it analog stick? Or is it just a tab? Why don't you want to open? Why has it been... I don't know why it's been a pain. I did it over the weekend and it was fine. Oh, we'll look at it a bit later. But anyways, here is the interior of the aircraft, looking very nice and crispy in here. But cool. Let's start it on up here. I even finally... This is the first time I've gotten a plane and I got the add-on screen thing, so it's not going to sit there with it missing, which is lovely. I don't know if I need the... I'll turn it on anyways, just in case. Set up our fuel to the left tank for now. We'll give it a little bit of juice in the throttle. Bring our RPM all the way up. Let's see if I can cold start this without breaking it. That would be excellent. Get the fuel pump up to, let's do high on that. And I think we're good. Yeah, did it. All right. Fantastic. But yeah, I got the GNS... Oh, hang on, is VSync off? Hold up. My PC always likes to reset my settings every time I reload the sim, so that's good. Let me turn that back on. But cool. Let's go ahead and get on taxiing here. And Dav, good morning to you. Simon, good afternoon to you as well. We tried the Halo Autoland, it just ended up going in circles all the time, so I don't know. I didn't touch the plane anymore after the stream. Because like I said in the stream, it's an okay plane. Not my favorite purchase I've done from the first party collaborations. It's still crazy to me that the first party releases don't support career mode. I just think that's a bit odd. But that's okay. Because now we're diving into this plane, which I love it. Ooh. And Kangy, isn't it? I'm going to turn up the audio here as well. Because I want you to just hear this thing. They did great with the audio on it. So I'll be right back. Let's take off. I love it. But yeah, let me make sure this actually sounds good here. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, you're able to hear. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure you were actually hearing all that. Cool. And Sada, hopefully I pronounced it right, PDX. I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well. The best way I could describe this aircraft is it's smaller than a Corvallis, but it feels like a Corvallis, but way faster. Like, I love the power that this little thing has. And of course, a fun one to land as well. So, I didn't really mess with the autopilot too much over the weekend. Because obviously we have that all going on right over here. Oh, by the way, let me make sure again. So if you're on PC or Xbox, you can of course join on up with the flight if you so choose. Just wanted to make sure everything was actually on. And Finest with another $1.99. Been a while, hi cow and community. Well, hello. Hopefully work hasn't been taking your time up too much. I don't know why. I forgot what I was going to say, but hopefully you've been well. Happy to have you back for another stream. Hi cow, has there been any update on the patch for PS5 releasing? Yep, that's the 5.1 stuff. It is in its final stretch. So this week or next, if all goes well with this .33 build that came out last Friday, but they were saying that this is the most stable that the sim has ever been with the 5.1. So it's definitely close to releasing, which is exciting, Bass. And Leslie James, thank you for advice on landings. I'm getting better. Next is airliners, which are harder. Love the videos. Oh, that's awesome. Glad you're getting landings down a bit. Getting comfortable to even go up into the airliners and everything. So I'm sure you'll get that hang, or get the hang of that as well. Right, Kang? I mean, yeah, it's just this thing can go. It's a great one. Fantastic modeling on the outside, lovely audio, which by the way, hang on, let me try to figure out autopilot here. We'll probably just do it from here. Because if it's through this screen, I'm not familiar with it. Of course, we have a communication up there. We'll just do an altitude hold, it's fine. Oh crap, look at all, oh, that's so, I love, see, this is the type, I know people always give me crap about this too, you know, when I'm looking in the landing gear compartment and stuff like that. They're like, oh, who looks at that anyways? I do. And I love when developers take the time. I mean, look at all the wiring and conduit going everywhere. I love that. Because again, it's easy enough for developers to just say, oh, they can have that mentality of, oh, who's going to look at this anyways? I think it's cool. Because I love seeing just any type of plane. How somebody and a whole team of people went together and they're like, yep, this is how this needs to go through here, this loops through there. I mean, that stuff is cool. There's even a zip tie going on with the LED light. And then it's cool too, because look at the detail on the LED light. Even have, I mean, it's just, I love that type of stuff. It's always weird to me when when I'm doing airplane reviews and stuff, and people are like, oh, who looks at that anyways? I mean, I think it's cool when people take time to model that stuff out. I mean, just under the center. I mean, it's just so cool. I love that. But anyways, I want to do a flyby real quick, so let me turn up the audio again, and I'll be right back. I didn't mean to be so close on that first pass. And then, what the heck is this? Oh, it has something to do with that this screen thing. I was like, what is this on the toolbar? I don't need any of this other stuff here just yet. Oops. Anyways, get out of here. Perfect. Alright, let's go in for some touch and goes here. And then we'll kind of make our way somewhere. We'll see. Where did my spaceport go? Oh, there it is. Perfect. There it is. I'm very new to the sim. I got this plane. I thought it was slow on the runway. So, one thing you always want to take into account is if you're in a higher altitude, mixture is very important. You want mixture to be lower if you're at a higher altitude, because if you're running through less air, you want to do something different with how much fuel goes into the engine. Because if you're just sitting at 100%, the plane is going to not really have that same power that you would expect. So adjusting that mixture a little bit is probably why that was happening. Because right now we're not at a high altitude. I mean, we're sort of up there. We're at 8,000 feet. But yeah, if you're on the ground, I mean, in any type of plane with a mixture control like this, like a Cessna 172, a T-34B, those are going to be factors you have to keep in mind in the future when you're flying aircraft like this. And Spawn, no, not on the PS5 today. This is PC gameplay. This aircraft will be on the marketplace on the Xbox soon, so I mean, I'm sure it'll be on the PlayStation down the road as well. And that's another thing I want to talk about too with the 5.1 update is, I know a lot of people are disappointed with the rate of new content in the marketplace on PlayStation, but I do believe that after 5.1 releases, that is going to change. Because it seems like there's some WASM, you know, all the stuff. WASM is avionics. The stuff that's going on in the aircraft and everything like that. So if you ever hear me talk about WASM, that's what that is. There was also stuff with the SDK and APIs and all that type of stuff that developers need to use in order to get their planes onto the sim. And it seemed like there was some weird things going on the PlayStation side that are going to be fixed with 5.1. And what all of that means, just in simple terms, is once these fixes with the SDK and everything are done, we should start seeing airports, airliners, all that fun stuff making their way over into the PlayStation Marketplace after 5.1 releases here in the next week or two, if all goes well with this final, or possibly final build, which is going to be awesome. ATR will probably be back with the 5.1 update as well. And Stefan, yes. And then of course the 750 in the middle here as well, which I'm not familiar with. This is the first time I ever installed the thing. I always skipped it in other planes. But I was like, the cockpit looks too cool to not use it, so you get all these cool features and all that. On PC, this is all free regarding these other variations. I still wish, one thing I want to see changed on the console marketplace is the ability to get the same free stuff there. Because the G750 and all that stuff is $4.99 on the Xbox marketplace. But alright, let's get ready for our landing here. I'm going to trim this thing out a little bit. If I have one slight critique, I think the default view is a little too zoomed in. I kind of like it around here, where you can still kind of see the rest of the cockpit a little bit. But yeah, the default just, it feels a little zoomed in for my liking. But it's easy enough to adjust it, so... I mean, it's not a big deal. It's always good when a camera position is pretty much my only complaint over an aircraft, so... Yeah, I mean, I think it's been well, it's definitely been over a month of beta testing 5.1, but it's well worth the wait, I think. The PC side, I don't think PC players will really notice much of a difference, honestly. I mean, there might be some slight differences, but of course, the main component of 5.1, I keep having the hiccups, was for console players. And getting that all situated, which I think they've done a good job of getting things back to where they need to be. And I'm very happy about that. But this will all just lead into a lot of other back-end things that'll help. Like we were just talking about, PlayStation should be seeing a lot more variety in the content from third-party developers in the marketplace. And of course, after 5.1 releases, that'll lead us into Sim Update 6. Which I'm certainly hoping is not going to lead us down a Sim Update 5 release path. Oh, why is there a bump in my... Oh. Nothing went wrong, folks. Oh. Did that happen because of my no landing gear landing? This is what happens when you're too busy talking and not paying attention. Don't the gears sound cool though? You hear all the mechanisms going on down there? Love it. A rocket, it should be in the next week or two. Seems like this latest beta build is possibly our final one. They're just going through some stability stuff, seeing how everybody's doing, how the numbers are coming in. Jorg said this is the most stable build the sim has ever had with 5.1, which is awesome. And what's going to be even more awesome is landing with the gears down. Which we did that. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh, very nice. Didn't realize we had a mount for the EFB. Excellent. Alright, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed that first landing, where nothing went wrong. It was the PC's fault. It was. Some weird oddity happened. There was like a menu on the screen. I was fighting that the whole time, and... Get those gears on down here. But yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoying that new city update. I don't know what it is with those videos, but I absolutely love making those. I can't wait to do it with World Update 22, when that releases on July 4th. I wonder if we're going to be getting a plane with it, because they didn't talk about that this weekend. If there's going to be a local legend or famous flyer along with it. But of course, the Aircraft and Avionics Update 5 is looking awesome, getting a brand new 707, which I'm sure this one will not be what we experienced in 2020 when Aeroplane Heaven made that 707. Of course, the Stratoliner's getting upgraded to 24, my Bell helicopter's getting upgraded. I mean, there's a great list of planes. The Curtiss Commando. I'm just glad we're not having to wait too long for another aircraft update. Oh, I don't know what... Hang on. Yeah, this runway's a mess. I don't remember it being so... Well, I don't see anything. Why is it so weird? It's like the runway's not loading in properly, so it has these, like, bumps in it. Because when we're here and it's all loaded in, it's fine. Interesting. It's alright, we're gonna head out of here anyways. The only reason I got this add-on was because of the building. The rest of it, I mean, it's okay. Let's go somewhere else, because I'm not really enjoying landing on this runway. Just look how I love how this thing just goes. It's like, oh, you want to take off? Okay. You want to climb? No problem. We're still going 135 knots. Let's see. Do we have any other airports in the general vicinity? Looks like we might have one the other direction. We do have Alamogordo. Oh, there's one. Okay, we'll go to Kilo Tango Charlie Sierra over here. We also do have speed brakes, similar to the Corvallis, those little sliders that pop out of the top of the wing. We'll showcase that on our next landing, which will not be at this airport, because something is weird with that add-on. The other thing I still need to figure out is... altitude hold mode. I want to figure out the autopilot a little bit. Because I need to figure out where the heading knob is. Oh, shoot, we haven't done night lighting yet. Hang on, let's do that as well. While we're here. Ooh, very nice. And I'm assuming... Oh boy, goodness, that's fast with the mouse. Should have... a system, which here we should be... backlighting there. Got some oh, we can clean the screen. Screen cleaning mode. Oh, that's funny. Hold the home key. Got it. But very nice. Looks great in here in the night. Got stuck on the roof. Lovely. But anyways, let me get back to what I was trying to do here and figure out where my heading knob is. I'll try to do it without breaking out the manual. Because this is just activating the stuff, which I'm not too worried about. This should just be volume and frequency, yes. I'm sorry, there's actually audio for the fan, I just heard it. Here, hang on. There is air noise, that's funny. Nice. Emergency oxygen, USB power. It's probably gonna be something very simple. Hey, guess what was very simple? There we go. Makes sense. You can just click on that and boom, you're good to go. And then of course, if we had a flight plan, we can go in nav mode, because right now we're just going off of heading. Oh, we're already here. Wow, that was fast. Let's go 300 then. And Possum, I'm doing great. I'm glad you're enjoying the content as well. Welcome to the stream. And David, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that first landing. Did you see the Synaptics A220? Not in many airliners, but the A220 looks awesome. Nice. Well, hopefully you'll be able to pick it on up and enjoy that. But yeah, I did see it. I'd rather see some Embraer airliners finally, but hopefully those of you that pick up the A220 will enjoy that. Let me redo this, because hang on, let me do this as well. Instead of me doing the flyby, make it easy. Get this thing to full power. And let me turn up the audio again. I love it. Sounds great on the flyby. Let's get this back to the map here. Oh crap, where is this airport at? How am I passing it so fast? I mean, I know we're going, I don't know why my LOD is, I love playing on the PC. Hold up. There we go, that looks better. It's just so amazing. A single prop plane at these speeds, it's just very unique to the sim. Oh crap, you know what? I haven't even shown off the other stuff either. I've been so focused on the... Check out the separate app that comes with this aircraft. You of course have a utilities page to do your GPU, cabin door, the lights, and the luggage light. You have a fuel page, which you will check that out as well. I think it might be custom on the fuel truck. You have a maintenance page where you can dive into everything. You got your spark plugs, you have tire pressure, hydraulic level, bulb life, oxygen pressure, brake pad life, strut pressure, and you can even wash the plane from here, which is pretty cool. You can get mud on the body, the tires, dust, dirt, regular dirt, insects, runway tar, and oil leaks going on the body of the aircraft. I have that all turned off, but you can of course do whatever you want to do. If you want to have failures going on and everything, you can of course do so. Of course, the failures, you can have everything based off schedules or speed, how fast you want the failures to occur. And then some other options. Oh my, I didn't realize I had the headset filter on the whole time. So this is what it sounds like with the headset on. This is what it sounds like with it off. Of course, you can turn on the maintenance, failures. Oh, I didn't even have the start assist active. That's what I'm talking about. I was able to start this thing off on our own. I love it. I can't believe so, settings are persistent, because I turned that on when I was doing it over the weekend. I didn't realize. Okay, well there we go. That's what it actually sounds like in here without the headset, in case you were wondering. Goodness. But yeah, completely forgot about the EFB app. Why I'm seeing screen time. What is going on? Oh, goodness. I was checking if I could do this on the Xbox, because I would have been over there, but it's alright. Things are going swimmingly here. Why do I not have ray trace shadows? What is going on here? Quit resetting my favorite settings, please. Sim. There we go. Some cool terrain around here, actually. Oh, resources, whatever. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Oh boy, did the ray trace shadows really make my frame rate drop that much in the world? But what's going on? Canopy seal? What if I want the air coming through? Okay, there's the open-close canopy. Oh, I didn't even look at the seat. Look at... Oh, that looks great. Look at the seat belt. What the... Oh my goodness. That is one high quality seat right there. Nice. Love it. But alright, let's bring this speed on back here. I don't know why I'm getting screen tears now. Hopefully you don't see that on the stream. The joys of PC gaming, which is why I don't play on it much. Alright, let's get to this airport here. GSR, yes. The XB1 got its audio back with Sim Update 5's release. Yeah, it's awesome, Snow. There's a button for the pump and a switch. Oh, I see something. Nice. Oh, what a difference it makes, huh? I mean, see, that type of stuff is really cool, though. Because, I mean, most planes, you don't even do any of that. Like, it's just kind of like, okay, it's set, and that's it. Like, you wouldn't even think about it. So it's cool to see it. And what a what a difference it makes inside. So thank you, Ox, for that. People are probably like, why didn't he seal the canopy? I mean, because honestly, most planes don't even pay attention to that detail, so that's cool. Because here, in case you want to hear the difference, I mean, you probably already heard it anyways, but I'll do it with the audio all the way up. Just like I said, I have no complaints over this thing. None whatsoever. Hey Brian, welcome to the stream. And Shepard, not too bad. We've only been going for 43 minutes, so not too bad. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. Same to the 83 of you that have stopped by on this fine day. Happy to have you here. Yeah, what a difference it makes in the... I'm so sorry. People probably are like, why does he have this air leaking through? Now we can hear the fan noise, by the way. Just a little subtle there. Getting a little hot in the New Mexico skies here. Fine here. I don't know why my sim is so mad at ray trace shadows, but I've noticed a absolute decrease in frame rates. I'm going to bring that back. But now you know, the shadows look great. So if you see it a little bit later outside with it being weird, we just have the ray trace stuff off. Because the sim just isn't happy with it for whatever reason. It sounds, I've probably talked about the sound a lot here, but I love the way that they did great with the audio. It's so satisfying to listen to. And I love that you can see the lights activated in the daytime. A lot of planes in the sim, just you don't even notice anything going on with it. But this is the Lancair Legacy, Shepard, by the developers of Flysimware. Which again, I want to say a huge thank you to them for letting me check out the plane on the channel. Very much appreciate that. Turning off my absolute favorite setting. Wait, what? What setting did I turn on? Oh, the ray trace shadow. There's two settings on PC that I care about. Ultra clouds and ray trace shadows. Everything else I don't really care much about. And Josh, hey, watching you on my way home from work. Any update on the release date? Yeah. Yes, 5.1 is in the next week or two for public release. Is the goal. Because they said this is the most stable, this latest beta build that the sim has ever been. They're going to just kind of do some extra testing to see if everything continues to be that way. And if all's good, it'll be released to the public. And Edgy, yes, this is a new plane. Currently only on PC and the Marketplace, but it'll be on the Xbox Marketplace as well, and I'm sure eventually on the PlayStation Marketplace down the road as well. Which again, if you're just joining, basically after 5.1 releases and the SDK and WASM changes, we should start seeing airliners and all that fun stuff making their way over to the PlayStation side as well, which is going to be fantastic. I know a lot of you have been wanting some airliners to pop on in there, and I feel like we're getting close to that as well. I love the carbon fiber, by the way, on the panel. There's apparently an airport somewhere. I see a lot of desert, is what I'm seeing. Oh, don't tell me. I think... Guess what, everybody? We're back to the airport I didn't want to be at. Very good. I don't know how I ended up back here, but we'll make do with it. After this, I'm just going to head to Alamogordo. Forget it. I'll still try to do a landing here, but I did not want to end up back at Spaceport America, but here we are. Love the exhaust out here too. But we'll do a full stop landing here, and then we'll check out the fuel truck and all that as well while we're on the ground. And Rodrigo, no specific date, but in the next week or two is the plan to release 5.1. Which, yes, does resolve the memory issues. We're almost there, folks, and I can't wait. in both landing and 5.1. If you were wondering what I was talking about. From my testing, it fully fixes it. Like, I'm able to spawn into A330s, A320s, all the airliners in a various amount of photogrammic, handcrafted areas and not once see the memory issue pop up, both in free flight and in career mode. So this isn't just a band-aid fix. It seems to have resolved the issue completely. It's such a weird... I need to get away from this area, because it's just... You can see it while we're on the... just low. But here, let's get the speed brakes out. Oh, they're actually bigger than the Corvallis ones. They look really cool, too. Look at that. But yeah, after we take off again, we're going to head to Alamogordo, because this runway's very weird when it loads in. They even have audio. Nice! By the way, here's a full extension of the... Oh, I see a little bug. I got the light peeking through the wing there. The first bug after an hour of flying. Sorry, I mean, we don't really need it on right now anyways. What am I doing in the middle of nowhere? We're not in the middle of nowhere. This is Spaceport America. Where Virgin Galactic does it. I mean, see, the taxiway has those weird bumps too. But anyways, full animation of the flaps. Let's fill up right in front of the I don't know what it's really called, though. I don't really follow the Virgin Galactic stuff too much. Alright, so... let's use our handy-dandy EFB app. Fuel page. Call truck. Oh. Oh, hi. Nice. See, you can get the fuel cap off, got the pump on the wing, on both tanks. I might restart the sim. It's not happy about something. I don't know why my frame rate has diminished here, but we're good. Look at that. What a sight. Rotate the propeller because we can. There we go. See? Let me see if this wants to pop up here. There we go. Check the oil. Looks fantastic. And then, of course, like I was saying, I love when developers make it to where you can replace the walk-around bits. A lot of developers don't do that. It's like a one-time thing. But with this, you can put all of it back onto the aircraft. And I'm sure, again, it's another thing where people are like, why does that matter? I think it's cool. You know, you end up a flight, you want to make it look all nice and parked up again. I like that. So, oh wait, what was that? Oh, sweet. There, I was wondering if we had something like this. Okay, hang on. Let me go into showcase camera so we can take a look at the engine. Nice. Like I was saying in the cockpit, this type of detail I love. This could easily be a place the developers just say, oh, why take the time and effort for this? But always appreciate when developers do. I mean, we even have the plaque on here. I was gonna say plate. But, come on now. That is so cool. And even areas that you wouldn't even really see from the outside are all done down here as well. Because in case you just joined, again, even in the cockpit down here, you have all the conduit and wires for, you know, all the instruments doing their thing down here. I just love that. Excellent work on just this entire aircraft anyways. Awesome. Oh, okay, I see. Show hide top and bottom cover. Nice. Then we can plop it back on. So what we're gonna do, let's switch out to. I'm gonna restart the sim anyways because, or at least respawn in. The sim isn't happy about something. But we're gonna switch to the other livery that comes with the aircraft. Oh wait, what is? So we got steering. What does that mean? There's so many different versions of this, it's insane. So you have a great selection. Let's go the turbo route. I mean, this thing has a max altitude of 25,000 feet, which we'll probably test that out a little bit. But yeah, we'll switch to this livery here. And we'll spawn at a different airport, because I'm kind of sick of the spaceport runway being weird. So let's go for Condren Army Air Force, which looks like an abandoned airport, but we're going to make it not abandoned. Flysimware is the developer of this aircraft. And the ATR, like, being gone from the marketplace, at least on the PlayStation, should be fixed with 5.1 as well. I'm not sure if there's going to be any changes to the aircraft itself. Okay, here. It doesn't like my LOD change that I did, apparently. I'll just bring it down. It doesn't matter. We're here for the plane, so whatever. I'll give you some up-close shots of the aircraft here. By the way, we haven't even looked at the gears yet. Unsurprisingly, lovely detail down here as well. All the antennas and all that fun stuff. which, let me do this to wherever that was. There it is. Because it's got the from the back lift type of canopy, which is pretty cool. Anyways. Let's go ahead and start this thing on up again. And we'll head up into Alamogordo. We'll get our nav lights on. Fuel pump. Prop all the way up. A little bit of throttle. Left tank. Start this lovely aircraft on up. Ooh, listen to that audio. Fuel pump off. Canopy pump switch on, because we're all about this thing now. Get a little air conditioning going. We're good to go. Could you imagine we had that 4D technology? Turn on the air conditioning in the plane and just your monitor shoots out a bunch of air. But alright, let's get going here. Oh. Is this what they meant by steering? Is this like a rudder? Okay, hang on. I think we figured out what the steering thing means. I don't have rudder. Oh, wait, it is. I don't know why I didn't have steering there. Hang on. Let me just try that again. Was it just a weird sim glitch? I'm sure it was, because sometimes that'll happen. What graphics card do I have? It's a 3060 RTX Ti. Just gonna do a quick start on this one. Oh, actually, hang on. I need to... I don't know why I don't have my steering on this one. Interesting. Okay. Let me choose another one. I don't have the 750, I'd have to stick with the XIs. Because I have a turbo, I must have a turbo steering X somewhere. Let's try this one. Maybe this is what I want. Maybe I want the steering version. Because I'm not fancy. I don't have all those rudder things. So let me just do a quick spawn on the runway here.
Whiskey Sierra, Delta traffic, Lancair, Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango, Whiskey November, taking off runway.
Ah, there we go. All right, we're good.
Straight out, Kilo Whiskey Sierra, Delta.
Fuel pump on, all that's good, perfect. Actually, here, before we do anything else, if you're just joining, let me give you a full audio of the plane here, and then we'll be back to discuss it. Oh crap, I just realized I went into the other... Oh no, I didn't. I almost closed OBS. I just realized I went into the one I don't have, which is the 750. That's good. We'll stick with this one for a little bit. I do hope that one day the sim will get to a point where if there are a bunch of variations, they get rid of the scroll carousel, or it could just be 2 items and then a drop down. I think that'd be nice to see. That's alright. We don't need that middle screen. So just in case you're wondering, it's not the plane's fault. I just don't have that other thing installed, the 750 module. I have the XI, or I don't even know what it's really called, to be honest, but I don't have all of them. We are flying towards... we'll probably go to... We'll do Holloman. So, Kilo Hotel, Mike, November. Of course, you can see the White Sand Dunes National Park right here. And of course, the missile testing range as well. Blank this out. Is there brightness on this? Oh crap, that's alright. We'll we'll switch it a little bit later. I don't want to spend too much time in the menus. Oh, I know, Ox. I don't really... I only installed it on the other one just because I never install it for any other plane. Because I don't really care about the other avionics stuff. Which... Is it this one I need? Hopefully. If not, I don't really care, to be honest. We'll just keep flying. No, I picked the wrong one. Even though I thought, well, I was in the X version, but I guess not. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. We know what it looks like. There's almost too many variants. Yeah, because it just has some different settings, so the, you know, those that have rudder pedals can utilize those types, and then the easy steering ones. That's what I was talking about. I'm hoping Asobo changes that menu up a bit, because when a plane does have so many variations, it's kind of a pain to kind of go through it, so it'd be nice to just have 2 of them, and then drop downs to select from that. Stop playing Flight Sim on PS5 because there's nothing new and it's just getting very boring now. I mean, don't know what to tell you. Got a full recreation of the world to fly around so many cool places with over 100+ aircraft in the default sim. 5.1 is going to make changes to the SDKs, so should bring more aircraft to the marketplace, but thousands of hours in this sim, and never once have I gotten bored with it. I know a lot of people don't like the not centered camera in the sim. I think it's boring when it is centered. Like, you get some cool shots when it's, you know, kind of in a flow type camera system. Because if it's just perfectly centered on the screen the whole time, I don't know, I just think that's boring. It looks a lot cooler. And Danimal, hello, Cowtown. Happy Monday. Enjoy. Absolutely. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Either playing on Xbox or PC, so you have more options. Most of my time is spent with the default aircraft, so I don't buy that many third-party aircraft. In total, out of the thousands of hours I've spent in the sim, I've probably bought 20 planes. Over the course of 2019 to 2026. Agree, I like having the aircraft at a slight angle for outside shots. Yep, I agree. Because I know the whole, like, whatever that one add-on's called from Parallel 42, I don't know, whatever it is, it centers the camera and all that. No thanks. I'll pass. I don't like that whole add-on anyways, because it does like cinematic shots, but they're all really like hard cuts, and the whole thing doesn't impress me in the slightest. It's so easy to replicate those types of shots with a showcase camera anyways. Just get the camera settings to where you want it to be, and you can get some lovely... And again, don't mind the shadows. I'll turn it on here anyways, just so you can see it, but my sim is not very happy today for some reason with the ray trace shadows, but I'll turn it on just so you can see it's not the plane and its fault there. Where did I pass it in the world? There you go. That's what I'm looking for. There they are. Now you can see what it legitimately looks like. See? Cinematic shots without paying extra money. I'm glad you like it, Brian. What DLSS? I have no idea. The only time I'm on the PC version of the sim is if the plane that I'm showcasing is only on there. Other than that, I don't spend any time on the PC. None whatsoever. And then after we land here, I'll get back to the other version of the Garmin that I have, where I have it installed, because I don't have that other version. And B3 Burner, we're in Alamogordo, New Mexico today. About to get our touch and go, or full stop landing for now, because I'm going to switch back to the version of the avionics I do have installed. Ooh, no, I know what we're going to do. I want to go to a dirt runway and kind of see what the effects are like. And see how the dirt mechanics work. I mean, I haven't seen a nameplate the whole time. I don't know why. Because I haven't seen AI traffic either. By the way, what are the fixed cameras like on here? Not my favorite, just nothing really looking like a GoPro perspective. This would be the closest one, which we'll get a good view of the gears. And we'll bring them back up too so you can see that. Love the audio on that. I know we've overshot the runway a little bit, but it's a long one, so we'll still make do with what we got going on here. Well, go for this one. And we have arrived. I like how our pilot's looking. Why is he looking at us like that? What in the world? But cool. Alright, let's get back to that plane, or the variation of the plane that I have the correct third-party avionics thingy. Which I guess is not the XI. I guess I went with the 750. Perfect. So let's find a dirt runway. And I just want to see what the... I mean, even though most of the time... That's one thing that's always frustrating with dirt and grass runways in the sim is... If it's designated as that, you never get the effects of the dirt. Like, it's just weird. I'm hoping that's something that improves over time, but it's always frustrating. You have to go just randomly off somewhere in order to get it. But it looks like we're good here. Perfect. We'll see if the sim catches up here, because I don't know why it's performing the way it is. Just yet another reason why I do not care about the PC side. Because it's always so frustrating. I always gotta go into settings and do something. That's why I'm much preferring the console. Where I can just go in there and know I don't have to mess with settings to do something else. Nice. That looks great. I was about to say, this isn't even full prop RPM. I know it's gonna start moving now. Oh yeah, alright. Let's get in here and take off. I just think at this point the sim is needing a bit of a reboot anyways. Because it was funny seeing how much nicer the photogram, like the whole before and after was, you know, the PC was before shots and PlayStation was the after. Because if this was on Xbox, I would have totally just grabbed it there. Even though I got it for free at PC, I would have just bought it on the Xbox, because... yeah. TWR, I did that in the beginning of the stream. Just Xbox and PC, it's always a lot emptier. I mean, we're on the beta build too, so that's another factor, but it's really no big deal. Hey Ross! It's all good. I'm happy to see you here in the stream now. Nice, Brian. Yeah, the thing I'd love to see with this plane, though, is some career support. I mean, even if it's some, you know, simple missions or something, that'd be cool. But that's the main reason I don't get the A2A planes. They're never career compatible, unfortunately. But I know people love those planes, which is great. It's just so weird being able to fly a GA plane like this around mountains with just complete ease. Having a ceiling level of 25,000 feet and all this power, I mean, it's just awesome. Very, very awesome. We got a 2,500 foot per minute climb, or feet per minute climb going on, and we're still at 180 knots. Christopher just got here. 5.1 update supposed to make the Citation 10 and 737 MAX flyable. Are they not flyable? What's wrong with the Citation 10? Or the 737? What's wrong with them? Nice burner, very nice. And yes, Brian, yep, this is available on the PC. There are, third-party storefronts outside the sim. It's also available in the sim, including a renting option. It'll eventually show up on the Xbox side as well, and then there will be a... crap, what was coming in June? Later this month? What did I say? Was it another I forgot what I said now. I'll have to look at the store listing. But there'll be a free update to this plane later this month with another feature, which I completely forgot what it was now. But I said it in the beginning of the stream. But gotcha, TWR. Always happy to be here. Everything should be career compatible. I agree, Ross. I want more career. What plane is this? Justin, this is the brand new... I'll put it on the screen here as well. The brand new Lancair Legacy from Flysimware. This thing is awesome. I love it. Absolutely love having a GA plane with some hefty power under it. Let's see what the rain effects look like. I haven't done that just yet. This is not a free plane, no, this is $45. It does include the renting option though, so if you want to test it out and see what it, you think of it personally. You can do it for, I think, about $3. Oh, that's right, yes. The analog variation of the avionics system. Correct, thank you. I just watched Friday's absolutely way overlong event. There's no reason that needs to take 4 hours. The only reason I was there was for Flight Sim. I didn't really care about anything else that was talked about. But waiting for the Flight Sim team made it worth it. Their 40-minute presentation was excellent. A lot of great things talked about and announced there. But yeah, the rest of it, I could have just probably skipped on watching any of that. I'll definitely know that for next year. I'll just wait till Flight Sim posts that they're doing their presentation. Because goodness gracious, that did not need to last 4 hours. But after that, I didn't watch anything else. Was just there for the Flight Sim team. And then anything else that came out of the expo, I just saw the random articles for it. Or the random posts from the developers themselves from the aircraft. That was cool. See that lightning strike? But yeah, only bug that I've noticed with the aircraft is just the lights are bleeding through the wing. Because obviously we shouldn't be seeing that from the cockpit. Oh, it does, Ox? That's cool. I was always disappointed with other aircraft where the dirt doesn't go off because of rain, so it's cool to see developers kind of getting that functionality in the aircraft. The new Boeing 7? No. I don't pay much attention to airliners. New age airliners do not interest me. The only airliner I'm currently looking forward to is the completely revamped Boeing 707, made in collaboration with Working Title and Any Builds. Is the HOTUS 4 worth it? I mean, it's a great budget-friendly one, so I mean, if you're wanting to get that flight stick type of gameplay without breaking the bank, it's a great option. I think the new Thrustmaster that's coming out later this year for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation looks really cool, the new yoke. And don't mind the clouds, that they're low, but I don't feel like going in the settings again. We'll just kind of follow this canyon here and hopefully run into an airport soon. Nope, there's one to the right. We'll go there. I'm going to turn off the weather. We saw it. Looks really cool, though. I love that. Love the fact that the rain can actually wash off some dirt as well. That is a great mechanic to have. Yeah, let's see what airport we got going on over... Oh. Kilo Sierra Mike November of Lemhi County Airport. We'll stop by over there. By the way, did I ever get a reply to the issues with the Citation 10 and the 737? I think I did. Because I don't recall having any issues with at least the 737. Even in the Sim Update 5 release, the public version, that was one of the more stable ones where you weren't running into nonsense as much, but... Because, yeah, with a 5.1 update, I mean, it's pretty much back to what we were doing with Sim Update 4. I think even better than that now with the latest builds. I mean, you can see what the console is able to do now with photogrammic and just scenery in general from the video over the weekend. Well, actually, that was all filmed on the non-beta version of the Sim on PlayStation that you saw. Because marketplace items just act really weird in the betas where they don't show up, so I had to do it on the public version. Just so fun to fly this thing. It really is. And then, of course, if you're a simmer that's liking the failures and just maintenance of an aircraft and actually paying attention to that stuff, this delivers on all that as well. Because in case you didn't see it earlier, it does come with its own EFB app here, where you have utilities. The fuel page, we fueled up with the truck, pretty cool. Actually comes over with not animated, but just the hoses and all that onto the two tanks on either side of the wing. You have the maintenance page, which you maintain spark plugs, oil levels, air filters, bulbs, hydraulic, tire pressure, strut pressure, oxygen pressure, brake pad life, and of course, you can wash the aircraft as well. Then there are failures as well, which you can change up if, you want it to happen more often. And then some options. So if you want to have, like, you're wearing noise-canceling headphones, you can do that. Or maybe not noise-canceling, but at least headphones in general. Turning on the maintenance or failures. Have a start assist active if you want to. And all that fun stuff. Is this plane that? Yes. You got the throttle, you got the prop, and then the mixture. And then a ram air filter, or level. Oh. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. Excellent. You are welcome, Brian. Happy lights are showing us low on the glide slope, so we'll just level off and intercept it here. There's one. And two should be showing up any second now. There it is. Oh yeah, I get it. I'm not really too worried about dealing with that at the moment. No, Pappy lights feel like they're lying to me because it feels like I'm high as opposed to low. I'm gonna ignore the Pappy lights and do whatever I want to do. Because if I'm following the glide slope it wants me to, I'm gonna be halfway down the runway before I even meet up with it. I mean, just, oh, I love it. Just, the power is so fun. That's what makes this aircraft just so unique to other ones. It's like, yeah, you can buy the 800th different Cessna 172, but just having something with this level of just absolute power is awesome. I mean, imagine having a plane like that in real life. That must be just such a awesome experience. We'll just kind of circle around, get another lovely landing in there. And then just another one of those planes that are a blast to land as well. Certainly an aircraft I'll pick up on the PlayStation down the road, which I'm assuming it'll eventually get there as well. Fly around in this thing with my gyroscope controls. Would be lovely. We were in the desert area a lot more earlier. Now we are... I don't even know where we are, honestly. I guess maybe like Idaho? By the way, don't know if anybody's been watching the World Cup, but it's been pretty fantastic. I know Spain should be playing right now. Ooh, they're still tied with Cabo Verde. That's kind of surprising. I thought Spain was going to have a pretty easy time on that match. And Captain Maxie, welcome to the stream. What is this? I want to come back here on the PlayStation really quick because I want to see what it looks like. KSMN. Nice. Brought the nose gear down a little too quick there, but I'm still happy with that landing. Boom. What a aircraft. If you bring it over to PlayStation, I will absolutely be picking this up. Just something about flying this thing around, especially in the mountainous terrain, and the audio, the features that come with the aircraft. I mean, I have no complaints over it. I think it is absolutely perfect. So that will conclude our PC adventure here. But yeah, I want to go back to the same airport real quick. on the PlayStation. I'll get back on the thing. All right. Which again, I want to say a very big thank you to Flysimware for giving me the opportunity to showcase that aircraft on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking it out. Again, it's available on the PC Marketplace. It does include a renting option, and it'll eventually be on the Xbox version as well of the Marketplace. All right, come on. It should be on now. Come on now. Please. Hello? Come on, capture card. Get your crap together. Alright. I'll just do it this way then, since you want to be a mess. There we go. Don't know why it didn't want to show up to begin with, but there we go. On to the beta version here of 5.1, which is about a week or two away, maybe less than that, based off what the developers said over the weekend at FS Expo. Yeah, but I like buying on the marketplace because then I get it on both platforms with one price. So, I mean, if you don't play on other platforms, then yeah, it's always nice to get the discount on the third-party stuff. But yeah, I always buy on the marketplace for that reason. Just realized that was probably really loud. Okay, why was the audio sounding delayed there? What is happening with OBS? I hate OBS. I think we're fine. We'll see. If that's delayed for some reason, I don't know why. You heard of Vector 787? Again, I don't pay much attention to airliner stuff. I don't have any interest in it. I mean, we'll cover it from time to time just because, but yeah, I do not follow much airliner development stuff. Alright, what was that airport we were just at? Because I just want to see what it looks like on the PlayStation. KSMN. Just want to see what the area looks like. Let me hear what this audio is, because it sounded like it was a delay for some reason. Oh, it's good now. Perfect. Excellent. And welcome to the PlayStation 5 Pro. We're back in console land. Oh. Nice. I'm still so mad they messed up the agricultural spraying with this thing, though. It's just unbelievable. I hope they get that solved. But I still love this plane. Don't like the default camera view, though. It's just weird. I'd rather it center off like this, and if I want to look at the EFB, I'll move it over, but... A little off-roading there, that's fine. How was the expo? I didn't go. I was just there for Flight Sim's announcements, and I didn't watch anything else after that. I paid $15 because I thought the whole event was gonna be... You have to pay for it to watch it live. And then I realized it was on YouTube for free. I was like, oh, well, okay. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to anything else after the Flight Sim stuff. But this right here is why I love the console experience. Just hop into the sim, everything looks fantastic, everything's running great, and I don't have to deal with settings every 2 seconds. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice, Ross. Glad you enjoyed it. Just for me, I don't care about hardware. I don't really care about most of the things that get announced, or the 500th EFB app. All that type of stuff just doesn't interest me. But glad you enjoyed it. Sounds like a bus when you engage the brakes. How you doing, co-pilot? doing all right? The map finally works on the citation, yep, because it's all the new awesome and API SDK stuff in the background that's been changed. Oh, I don't have anything in the tanks? Let's fix that real quick. And hopefully you get that, Ross. Hopefully you get it soon and can enjoy those peripherals and all that fun stuff. Oh, that's right. It was because I was just thinking. I was like, I remember I flew an older plane and somebody was really freaking out about everything. I believe it was the Stratoliner, where there was a window arch kind of like right in the middle of the view. And they were very angry about it. It's like, okay, calm down. You can move the camera if you really want to, but it's just so funny the things that people complain about. It's like, okay. Love the AN2. But yep, so the whole thing with them. Oh, crap. I didn't realize Kiwi was there. Hang on, I'll come back. Wherever it is. There it is. But yeah, there was just something with the API and just awesome stuff that was preventing the things to happen, because I think it was the last beta build that came out that fixed the whole thing with the map, because whatever it needs to do to go outside the sim and get the data and all that wasn't functioning correctly, so that'll all be perfectly fine now. Kiwi! Do I have the nameplates off? I do. That's right, I turned it off because of the before and after video. There's Kiwi. What's Kiwi flying? The T6. Nice. Excellent choice. By the way, you like those load times? I know I do. But yep, so the map will actually be showing something as opposed to a gray screen, which is awesome. I love that. But yeah, I've heard some folks say that the plane still crashes in the weights and balance. I've tried it a few times, haven't seen it. I don't know if it's on back-to-back loads or what the case may be, but... Anyways. Let's do a little touching, or a little takeoff and landing with the Citation 10. Hey Tin, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. this thing needs a lot of power to start rolling here. Oh, never mind. The brakes were on. It just didn't look like it was. Okay, hang on. This is what happens when you don't fly plane for a little bit. I still gotta fix that glitch though, where if you're like changing camera or something, it'll stick to wherever that wheel is sitting at. I mean, it's easy to fix, but still, would love to see that get tweaked a little bit. Afternoon all, this is starting to become the best way to pass the work day by. Well, I appreciate that, Parrish. Hope for the rest of your shift goes by nice and quick. To start off the week, thanks for stopping on by. What is Kiwi in? HA 420, what the heck is a 420? Oh shoot, I had it on. Hey, it's Rin. Welcome. Oh, he left. He was there and then he wasn't. It's just so nice having the map working now, because obviously the Piaggio, my C160, all those maps never worked. Those will now work, of course, with 5.1, which is excellent. Let's head to another airport here. Which will make that, let's go over here to Kilo Delta Lima November. Just to our right. I keep thinking I have it off. Bring that power on down a little bit. And Callan, very nice. I hope you enjoy the 737. Drink really quick, co-pilot. There we go. Make sure I wasn't gonna mess with anything. Looks like we got a selection of wine and possibly coffee. What do we got down here? Here we go. This is what I'm talking about now. I don't need any wine or coffee. I'll take a soda or sparkling water. We're good, by the way, right? Yes. Just wanted to make sure we weren't going to slam into the side of the mountain there. Cocoa Way. I do not like coconut. I'm not a big coconut fan. I'll go with a Dokkan cake. Alright. That beautiful draw distance again. I'm just... I love it. You don't know how happy I am to see the sim on console be back to what we were experiencing before. And honestly, a bit better than it was before. You can see, I don't know if the audio's too loud or not, but you can see the off-screen pre-caching is so much nicer now. Instead of re-looking or reloading every single thing every time you go away from it, it no longer does it. It looks awesome. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I don't... it sounds really loud to me, so I'm just hoping it's not too loud. Hang on, let me listen to it. And yeah, Kiwi, yeah, exactly. The Honda Jet as well has the working map. Absolutely. How do you get out of the chair and move around on PS5 while on flight? So you hold L1, the left bumper, and then you use the left stick. It's basically FPS mode at that point while holding L1. So left stick to move around, right stick to move the camera. Clean up this mess here a little bit. There we go. Before I do a barrel roll and all my snacks go flying out of the drawer here. And Parrish, you are welcome. No problem at all. Bring that power back a little bit more. I mean, to get this level of visuals and this level of performance and everything, I mean, it's just, come on now. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's why, you know, it's just... Where you'll find me on the sim is the Xbox and PlayStation side. I just love it. Then it'll be so nice when 5.1 comes out to the public. It'll be out of beta here in the next week or two. Because it sounds like everything's going pretty well. I mean, from my experience, just in general, it's just wow is the way I can put it. We're at SU4 levels, but above that. Because I feel like we're seeing even better improvements. It's great seeing things like the WASM SDK API stuff for developers get improvements. And of course, the users also see those improvements, like with the map here finally functioning in any of those third-party planes. So it's going to be a great update. You're going to notice a massive difference from what we had with the launch of SU5. No tube. The last one that came out was last Friday. So I guess technically a new one did come out. But yeah, that should be the final one, if all goes well with the remainder of this beta testing and just the information that they get. Oh, Rin, nice citation 10. You gotta go with the winglet version. You know, it looks so good with those. See it right there? And of course, my favorite part about these third-party add-ons with the maps is they have labels on it. You can actually tell what in the world you're flying over instead of seeing absolutely no information on the EFB. Asobo, I'm still hoping for one day to have that in the EFB at some point. Just give us a regular road map to have as a map layer on the EFB. But for now, it'll work with the third-party devs and their custom EFBs. Because that'll will of course work now on the PlayStation side with 5.1. Yep, as Paul said, Universal, you just go to the store page for Flight Sim, and then go to the 3 dots where you change the edition of the sim, and then the beta will be sitting in there. Oh, that'll be a perfect runway to land at. Excellent. And then after that, we'll spawn into the A330, because I want to fly that again. I mean, you don't know how happy I am to see the console experience be like this again. I mean, that SU5 launch was horrendous. And yeah, I mean, it's just, it'll be great when this comes out to everybody. Yep, 10. I do the same thing, especially when, I mean, we do that even live when we're flying over something different. It's like, oh, what's this? It's just nice getting that information at a glance. Nice, Johnson. Yeah, you'll be seeing some great improvements over there on the S as well. This is our airport. Yeah, that is. Okay, perfect. Start dropping this down. Hey, Kiwi's over here. I'm assuming you're in a helicopter, right, Kiwi? Oh, no, now you're in a VL3. Never mind, you switched. But was that a helicopter beforehand? Because that did not ring a bell with what it was showing, so... I'm really excited to test out the new tour features coming in Sim Update 6. Where there'll be 3 to start with World Update 22. Well, actually, it's going to be World Update, not even Sim Update. But either way, it'll be a really cool feature. It'll kind of... I don't know what the extent of it is. I hope it'll have some dialogue, kind of talking about what you're flying over, some history about it. That would be really cool. So that'll be a new feature coming to all platforms with World Update 22, and then of course the bush flights are coming back with Sim Update 6. I mean, there's just... I'm so excited. I really am. Oh, okay. Gotcha. we'll spawn the A330 here, and then we'll probably... This should be... Is this Boise? No, Helena Regional. We'll go there. That works. We'll go there for a little bit of a longer flight. Won't take too long, though, in an A330, but still. Because before Sim Update 5 came out, the A330 was becoming a plane that I was using a ton of. Like, I really was enjoying my time with it, both in free flight and in career mode. And of course, that was all destroyed after SU5's release, but with the beta, things have been back to normal, back to where they were. And honestly, a bit better than what it was before Sim Update 5, which is great to see that as well. So instead of it just being a fix and then back to what we had, there's still other improvements that happen with it as well. And Herminator, hello! Welcome, welcome! Oh, I agree. I'm really hoping we'll see some water stuff eventually. I would love to use the Albatross, the Laticore, all that type of stuff for passenger transport, cargo, and things. I fully agree with that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if it was some contractual thing with the PlayStation VR stuff or what happened. Really don't know. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm perfectly fine with moving on from that and never thinking about it again once this is all out. And I'm hoping this never happens again with a future Sim update. Oh, little dip in the runway. What a plane this is, though. It's such a great private jet. I mean, Flight FX does great jets, too. Why does it sound like a MiG-21? No idea what a MiG-21 sounds like, so... Will the 330 take off from here? Of course. We'll make it take off. But no, it should be good. Because it won't be loaded. It'll be empty. Oh, don't veer off the middle too much. Come on, I want a nice little tower view here. we're taking off from Kilo Hotel Lima. No, that's incorrect. Hang on. That's where we're gonna be going to after I spawn in here. Kilo Delta Lima November. KDLN. Oops, no, not pushback. Wrong button. There we go. Do this real quick here. I don't even know where the engine stuff is. What else can I turn off here? I'm gonna shut this off, but I don't remember I haven't flown this thing in a while. Okay. Nice. Well, I'll figure out how to turn it off another day. I'm so out of practice with that thing. Oh, A330. No. I'm not gonna buy any peripherals. I just don't need them. I don't want to have that stuff around. So you will not see peripheral reviews from me. Yep, I know they want to bring Go Fish over to Xbox, so it'll be there eventually. It'll be there eventually. Excellent. I love that C-160. What a plane. Alright, and then we will be going from Kilo Delta Lima November up to Kilo Hotel Lima November, Helena Regional Airport. So I'll be just heading northeast a little bit. Holy guacamole, this is loud out here now, god dang. Alright, that's enough of that. Goodness. You know what? Let's add some folks in here. Why are they all in one section of the plane? That's funny. Pushback tuck stop. It's alright. We don't need you anymore anyways. We got this, thank you. The C-160's audio is coming in and out. Oh, we picked up some speed. Ramon, as long as I'm on console, I'm happy. So I don't... I mean, of course I like having my gyroscope on PlayStation. That's where it tops Xbox regarding just control side of it. But yeah, I mean, as long as I'm on console, I love flying in the sim. Wait. Oh, I think it's doing that weird glitch again. Hang on. Oh boy. I don't have any rudder. That's not ideal. Probably because I'm full front. Hang on, I'm gonna just reset. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We're fine. Take two. Oh, we're fine. Leave me alone. Wow, that's quite a hill on that runway. I'm glad we're not using that. Hopefully there's not a huge dip on the runway here. We're fine. And away we go in the humming Airbus. Let's go ahead and get this set up to... We'll do 18,000 feet. Set up our heading to where we're looking. Set up our auto throttle. Let's bring up our climb to about 1,300 feet per minute, maybe 1,500. Excellent. other noise I'm hearing? I don't know why my speed brakes are engaged. That must have been from slew mode. They're still in. Go down. Hello? There we go. We're good. I am in a modern airliner, yep. Which is why I don't need to buy any other ones. Nice, Johnson, very nice. This must be like air conditioning or something, huh? I really want to hear that. I've never heard that before. Sounds like a gas leak. But anyways. And we'll bring this down to 15,000 feet. I don't need the 18,000. Alright, let's see how we're doing on our way up. We need to go to the left a little bit. Sorry, co-pilot. Trying to figure out why it's not wanting to. I don't even see it popping up on the screen. Oh, that's hang on. It's alright. Not too worried about it anyways, because we're going to start slowing things down shortly, because once we get past this mountain range here, we're already in the area of the destination airport. Appreciate it, Sky. I'm glad you enjoy the content. But yeah, earlier this stream we checked out a new aircraft from the lovely Flysimware. Had a blast with that, and then we popped over to the lovely PlayStation 5 Pro version to dive into 5.1 over here, which is going to be releasing here in the next week or two, which is awesome to hear. That down to 13,000. Bring our power all the way down. Calm down on the descent here. I don't need it to be that fast. I don't even know what the elevation of this airport is. 3,800, so almost 4,000, which is fine. We'll move over to the left. That way we can just line up final, go in the opposite direction. But yeah, as somebody that's not interested in airliners, this is why I'm perfectly fine with the default selection. I don't like spending $80 for one plane and things like that. You know, it's just, that's why it's just, there'll be exceptions, you know, like we did the A350. It's a great one to use as a performance tester on the Xbox. If the A380 shows up on the PlayStation, I'll probably use that as my performance tester over here. But yeah, I mean, I don't need an A330-200-300- that. I don't need a 737-600-700-800. You know, all that type of stuff. It just does not interest me in the slightest. I get a good experience out of the default 737, A320, A330, A3... I was going to say 40, but that's an add-on that I got. But yeah, stuff like that. It does what I want it to. It's fun to fly. That's all I care about. Because I'm just at the point now where anything over 50 bucks, probably not going to buy unless it's actually something unique, not just a different variation of something that we already have. All that type of stuff is what I base my decisions on purchasing stuff. Keep our descent going down a little bit more. But yeah, I just think spending a full price, video game price for one aircraft, I have no interest in doing that much anymore. Again, there'll be instances where that'll happen, like if it's something really cool and unique and something I plan on flying a lot of, then sure, but I'm very picky about what I buy nowadays. I think we'll be fine. There'll be a bit of a tight turn on final, but we'll make it work. Get me out of autopilot. Disconnect.
2,500.
I'm gonna level off just a tad here. Bring that speed down. Forgot what the flaps are. I think we might be okay. I'm gonna wait till 200 though. Because I believe it's 215 to 217 knots. Okay, 240 for, oh. Yeah, we were good. Perfect. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll put those down once we're on final. The only thing I could think of is it might have some more systems in there. Again, it's not something that's make or break for me personally. But that would be the only thing I could think of. Because, yeah, exactly. Stuff like that, I'm not going to buy another 172. I'm not going to buy another Corvallis. All that type of stuff. If I'm enjoying what I already have, perfect. Love flying the Sky Courier, wouldn't buy another one. You know, it's just all that type of stuff is the way I look at it. Now, obviously, other people really like the in-depth systems of things. So if you do end up buying those things, I'm hoping you enjoy them. It is just not my... I don't want... Okay. Get out of altitude. I'll just phrase that so it'll quit complaining. Because the biggest factor for me in an aircraft in this sim is the enjoyability of it. Then after that, if it looks cool and sounds cool, I'm very happy with my purchase of an add-on. And then of course the originality of it. It's like, is it going to be something that I add to my hangar that I don't have? And am I actually going to fly? Because I don't want to get to a point where I just buy, and then I see all of this money sitting in the hangar and not flying. Like, it's just, that's the other aspect too. But yeah, the most important thing for me is it an enjoyable aircraft to fly? That is the most important factor for me. Should be right over there. And I always get, it's like, oh, you know, it's the more, you know, there's more and more detail in the plane and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, okay. Does it still need to be $80? Because you'd get more people buying your plane if it was cheaper. You know, it's just, that's the way I look at it. Instead of $80, imagine pricing it at about $35, $40 or something. You know how many more people would be like, okay, you know what, that seems more reasonable, I'll pick this up as well. But whatever, you know. I don't make the decisions, that's just the way I look at it personally. Banshee, hi Cowtown, my HOTUS 5 arrived today, haven't unboxed it yet. But looking forward to it. Had I known about the yoke that's coming later this year, I might have held on to the HOTUS 5. Oh, that's all. I'm sure you'll still have a blast with it, Banshee. I mean, it's still, what, $120 cheaper than the new one that's coming out? I'm sure you'll have a blast with it. Yep, I agree, Herminator. It's the same that it goes for the airports too. Like, there's some of them that are $30. Like, why? You get such great add-ons for $15 or so. That's kind of where the sweet spot is for me. And a lot of developers do go to that price point and deliver excellent add-ons. So it's just... Yep. But anyways, that's just how I feel about price points. I think it's outrageous to ask for $80+, some of them $90+, for one aircraft. I just don't find it worth it personally. Is that Ren I'm hearing? Or is that us? Were we making the little noises? But yeah, Banshee, I'm doing great. I hope you are as well on this fantastic Monday. Shoot, did I miss the air? Holy crap. Yeah, I guess. And this is what I get for talking too much. Oh my. But hello, Spook. Alright, bring those gears back up. This is your pilot speaking here, folks. I appeared to have missed the airport. I was too busy talking to the chat, so we will be arriving at your destination here shortly. It'll just take a few sharp turns. Thank you again for flying Brussels Airways, or Airlines, and we hope to fly with you again. Man, I thought we were doing great on that turn, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope. I wanted to make sure you guys saw that part over there. I thought it looked really cool, so that was all part of the content plan, folks. But anyways, wow, that's insane. Because again, I thought Spain was going to be at least like a 2-0 finish or something on that. Wow. I mean, there's been some great games and just surprises. I mean, Ivory Coast getting their win yesterday and everything. That was great. Seeing Japan tie the Netherlands. It's been awesome. I feel like I've been to this airport before for a marketplace video.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Woo! I am happy with that. That was, oh, I'm thrilled with that landing. Yep, I agree, Herminator, but I mean, again, the thing that I look at, like, it's just, if it's yet another Airbus A320 or a 737, that type of stuff, I'm immediately not interested in it. Like, I don't care what other systems are incorporated in it or any of that stuff, because as the way I look at airliners, it's just like, yeah, we do it for live streams and everything like that. I do like flying the A330 in free flight and career mode, of course, but that's about it. So it's just, I enjoy the experience that these default airliners give me, and it's perfect. I mean, there's going to be exceptions, like we might pick up the A380 if it comes to the PlayStation side. We'd love to use that as my performance tester over here. But other than that, it's just... The biggest thing I'm looking forward to airline-wise is the Boeing 707 upgrade that's coming for, I would assume, free for anybody that has the Aviator Edition. So that'll be awesome to see a completely rebuilt plane out of Aeroplane Heaven's hands. Because they did an absolute crap job with that 707. No, it's always, yeah, it's always cool to see those types of games happen. No doubt about it. I mean, I'm sure some of these teams go into it and be like, oh, this is going to be a blast, or not a blast, but just an easy win. And then they're like, oh, we tied, or we actually lost, you know, all that type of stuff. It's pretty fantastic. It was a great weekend of games. Alright, folks, back there, you can exit the aircraft now. It is going to be a bit of a jump. Oh, I paused. I didn't mean to... Wait, the simulation is paused. There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause the sim. Oh, crap. I didn't realize I was going to do that. Here, hang on. I gotta make my joke land here. You're ruining it. Oh, it resets when you... Oh, that's dumb. Why does the front two... What is happening? Anyway, well, anyways, there you go. Just jump out. Thanks for flying Brussels Airlines. And... whatever. Anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed another stream here to start off the week. Checking out the new aircraft. And then, of course, diving into a little bit of lovely 5.1 gameplay on the PlayStation 5 Pro. This airport we landed at was Kilo Hotel Lima November. This is Helena Regional Airport up in Montana. Exactly, Banshee. ARM did a whole video over it on Saturday, or Friday actually. It is the new Thrustmaster, I forgot what it's called. But it's a new yoke from Thrustmaster. It'll support PC, Xbox, and the PlayStation. So PlayStation players will get a new peripheral finally. Thrustmaster's not doing a good job of advertising it, though. It's not even on their website. What is this? Whatever, I guess I'll just watch my own video to figure out the name, since they can't even put it on their website. Like, what is this? Ridiculous. Somebody in chat's probably already said it, but I'm gonna do it. But yeah, it is the Sky Yoke. It'll be releasing in Q3 of this year for $199.99. But it'll support all platforms, so PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. $707 looks amazing. Can't wait for the remake. Any build's doing great work. Hope A380 does come to the PS5. Definitely will buy it. I agree. You've been on the real one? Oh, nice. I'm sure that was a great experience there. Very, very cool. It's on their Instagram. Oh, God. I hate when... just post it on your website. I don't have an Instagram. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thanks so much for sticking around. It ended up being a bit longer than I was anticipating. But hey, 3 hours of flight sim. And again, Sim Update 5.1 is on the final stretch. In the next week or two, it should be out for everybody as a public release, which is going to be awesome. So really looking forward to it. Again, that 5.1 release is going to be improving SDK, awesome stuff for the avionics, which should lead to more airliners and things like that making their way to the PlayStation 5 marketplace as well, which should be, and just honestly, in general, making more things release, which will be great. So, goodbye everybody, enjoy the rest of your Monday.